What's up, chat, guys? We're here with another video, another stream for real, guys. Today I think today I'll be reading a book that improves my memory. So this is day two. I done it on the last stream, but I'm gonna read this next part because this actually the book's actually good still. So I'm enjoying it, and I'll remember the words from last time, and I don't know. I think I will remember. Um, so yeah, I was gonna read. Now after this stream, I'm probably gonna eat. I haven't eaten all day somehow, but guys, we're moving for real. We're moving for real, guys. We got the E days tomorrow, so stay tuned for that video. Um, E day stream, which is really good, and I'm so excited for because I know it's gonna happen. And yeah, the book is called Kevin Trudeau, Mega Memory. Let me go on my phone for a bit. You can skip like 10, 20 seconds, you know? Look who I. Bear with me, bear with me. Okay, guys. I think I'm ready.
Go like and comment on my last video, please. I think it's gonna do well. Go.
Yeah, bros, I'm not. Fuck that, man. I don't get enough. I'm just going to Fiona. African, I don't know. You guys have been consistent. I've been posting, man. I'm gonna still consistent, man. I'm training myself. My YouTube's went to 150. Damn, I need to do after this week. Oh, I need to do some week analysis, man. How much did I have last week? I did some analysis, man. Okay, guys, let's continue reading, man. Let's start the book up. Let me run Twitch up here. Twitch. Let me cancel Twitch. Let me run it up. Where's my mouse? After this, I need to drink a lot of water. Jackabang. 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 Okay. Perfecto. Okay, so I'm ready. I'm ready. Help me. 9 followers to go. 10 me subs. Okay. A bit. How can I do this? Okay, let's read part two, chapter two, or let's see. We had the first lesson yesterday, or the last time we read the book. Now let's see. If you okay, yeah, okay. Chapter two requires mental exercise. If you're completing, oh guys, let's try to remember the words from last time and see if I got it correct. The words was number one was tree, number two was light switch, number three was stool, number four was car, number five was glove, number six was gun, number seven was dice, number eight was skate, number nine was cat, number 10 was bowling ball, number 11 was goalpost, number 12 was a dozen. No, number 12 was eggs. Number 13 was witch. Number 14 was ring. Number 15 was paycheck. Number 16 was candy. Number 17 was magazine. Number 18 was voting booth. Number 19 was golf club. Number 20 was cigarettes. Let's see. Okay, let's see if I got it right. Bro, what? Okay, let's see. First one was tree. Light switch was second. Stool was third. Fourth was car. Fifth was glove. Gun, dice, skate, cat, bowling ball, goalpost, egg, witch, ring, paycheck, candy, magazine, voting booth, golf, club, cigarettes, and I got all that right. So this is working so far. Chapter 2 required mental exercise. If you're completing the course alone, review the tree list. If your tree list in your mind while you're doing something else, listen to music, cooking as you drive, say yourself, look, one child. Oh yeah, I've done this. Okay. Chaining. Putting the power of vivid image to work. In this chapter, we're going to learn a technique called changing or linking. I will explain it first, and then we will do a fun exercise that will show you how it works. If you can find a partner for this exercise, it will be helpful. But first, I want to repeat how important it is that you have the tree list from chapter 2 memorized before you go on to chaining. If you think of a number 1 to 20, the word associated with it should pop up in your mind immediately. If you think of a word first, a corresponding number should come up to your mind. As you do more exercise in the book, your mind will work more quickly and smoothly. In order to get there through, you have to do the work that has come before. And now on to chaining, which is simply creating a picture in your mind of one thing, then a second thing, and putting both pictures together in some crazy way. For example, mountain lion. A damn, I spat on the book. Mountain lion in one picture, and a fur coat is another. Put both of those pictures together, and maybe you have a mountain lion wearing a fur coat. Okay. What you done is put two very dissimilar pictures together in a luxurious way. This is slightly different from the basic association. Okay. Exercise in chapter 2, in which we were putting together one thing we knew, a number with something we didn't know, a word. In chaining, both things we're putting together are new to us. When you're chaining, the pictures you create must be very vivid. And when I say vivid, I mean crystal clear and as detailed as possible. If you if you are putting a car, you must know whether it's a Cadillac, a Lincoln Limousine, or a Honda. You need to be able to see whether the windows are black out. You have to be able to tell whether it has an antenna and the back, what the wheels look like, and how the car company name is written on the body. If you're if you're picturing an envelope, you need to know the color of the paper. It is stamped or metered. Is the address printed or written? Is the return address on the floor, on the front or the back? The more details you have, the more vivid your picture is. And the more vivid your picture is, the better exercise it is for your memory. What are you saying? What are you saying? Better for your memory. To demonstrate the power of vivid images, let me give you an example. Read the following description of a lemon. As you Let's search it up. A description of a lemon. Description of lemon. So I need to be this vivid, this accurate. A lemon is a bright yellow oval shaped fruit steak. Damn, that's specific. Damn. All right. I'll try. I'll try. To, de- to demonstrate the power of vivid image, let me give you an example. Read the following description of the lemon. Okay. Your mind. Picture it in your mind. Even better, if you have a partner, close your eyes and picture what is being read to you. I want to vividly imagine a lemon in your right hand. The lemon is bright yellow. You can feel the hard, slightly numbing texture, and the harder curves, knobs at either end. Now, in your mind, put that lemon down on the table in front of you and pick up a black, shiny knife. Picture. Picture the handle of the knife, how the lemon is lying on the table where your hands are. Now begin to slice that lemon slowly with a shiny knife. As you do, watch the knife penetrate the skin and cut the lemon into half. Pick up one of those lemon halves in your right hand, squeeze it tightly, feel the juices ooze through and down your fingers, and in your hand, feel the texture of the skin and the juices Is it sticky or slippery? Hold that lemon up to your nose. Smell the lemon aroma. Now I want you to open your mouth and bite that lemon. You probably have a locked jaw right now. When I do this exercise in a large group, it's funny to see the expressions on the faces of the participants. Everybody is grinding and swallowing. A mouthful of saliva is an effort to wash away. The sour taste, vivid images are very powerful. If you create a vivid picture, the body doesn't know the difference between what is imagined and what is real. That imagined lemon saliva, made you salivate, as if you had bitten into a real lemon. Your body reacted to an image picture as if it was real. Why is it important? It's another way of reinforcing your memory. Everything that you have seen with your real eyes has been photographed and stored in your mind. That's why I said at the very beginning of the book that you already have a photographic memory. When you recreate someone, some of those things, those pictures in your mind, it's as if you are seeing them again for real. When you call back or recall what already in your memory, you're given a great workout. Okay. Picturing a story. Now it's time for an exercise to help you practice chaining. You will read a story. After you read each sentence of the passage below, I'd like you to sit back, close your eyes, and spend about 5 or 10 seconds vividly seeing the actions in your mind. Eye. If you're having trouble visualizing particular images, go on to the next one. If you have a partner, let him or her read the story while you remain with your eyes closed. Creating the vivid images. If your partner is also going through the mega memory program, take turns with the reading. A final reminder as you recreate the images. Be as vivid, as detailed as you can. At one point, I mentioned a padlock. You need to have a picture so clear, so vivid, just like that lemon, that you can see the color of the padlock. You must know if it's a master or key lock, if it's a combination lock or key lock. It is old and rusty and new and shiny. How big is it? How heavy is it? In another part of the story, I'm going to mention a house trailer. You have to know the color of the house trailer, how it's shaped, how large it is. You need to see all the things in the powerful mind eye you have. Okay, let's begin. Imagine imagine the Statue of Liberty. Right. Imagine the Statue of Liberty with a torch. It's its book. On top of the Statue of Liberty is a big fat man. In this right hand of the electric power drill. Okay, they said I should do. Okay, the rules was. Hold on. The rules was. You will read the story. After you read each sentence of the passage below, I'd like you to sit back, close your eyes, and spend about 5 to 10 seconds vividly seeing the images and action. Okay. So after each sentence, okay. Imagine the Statue of Liberty with a torch and its book. Okay. Okay. On top of the Statue of Liberty is a big fat man. Okay. In his right hand is an electric power drill. His right hand. Okay. And his left hand is a bar of soap. If his left hand is a bar of soap. He drills he drills into the soap. He drills into the soap and out of the soap come turbine purple pennies. He drills into the soap and outside the soap come tubing purple pennies. Okay. They fall into a padlock on the back of the longhouse trailer. What's a trailer? Oh, okay. They fall into a padlock on the back of a longhouse trailer being pulled by a big black limousine. Okay. Okay. The limousine is being driven by John John Travolta, who's wearing a black Stetson hat. The limousine is being driven by John Travolta, who's wearing a black hat, a black vest, and black leather boots. Okay. Um. Black leather shoes. Sitting next to John Travolta is Kathy Lee Crosby. Okay, so sitting next to is Kathy Lee Crosby. Kathy Lee Crosby. She's wearing a pink Barca bikini. Okay. On her lap is a letter to her agent. In the back seat of the limousine is a big Saint Bernard who's wearing a big fur coat and a diamond collar. It's a big, it's a big Saint Bernard. Big Saint Bernard. 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 Who is wearing a big fur coat. A big fur coat and a diamond collar. In his mouth is a ham bone. In his mouth, ham bone. Yeah. A mountain lion jumps into and grab the. A mountain lion jumps in the back seat. Um, into the back seat, grabs the handle, and jumps out the other side. Runs up a palm tree, and the palm tree falls on a Statue of Liberty. So he grabs the bone, and it comes out the other side, and it climbs on a palm tree, and then the palm tree falls on the Statue of Liberty. Let me ask you some questions to make sure you're doing the exercise correctly. Are you mentally picturing the colors? There should be. Are they descriptive? Descriptive. For example, what type of soap did you picture? It's a blue soap. Is it a clear soap? Do you know exactly how big the bar is? Yeah. What did Travala have on his feet? Oh, damn. What the black leather boots look like? Oh, the boots. Yeah, I know. The reason why I asked this question is this. When you picture something vividly, you know exactly what it is when you are not sure. You see it in a rather half baked way, sort of fuzzy. In answering what John Trevor had on his feet, you may have said black shoes. If you said black shoes or anything that said black leather shoes, it means one thing: your picture wasn't vivid enough. You had some trouble with your pictures. Maybe you had difficulty picturing purple pennies because you haven't seen them in real life, or maybe you feel you know very little about house trailers, so you couldn't develop a vivid memory. That's okay. We are going to read the story again, and this time you will see the mind will work out a lot faster. The pictures will come more easily, and they will also be a little more detailed, more colorful. And if yeah, doing this exercise with partner, you may find that you actually get ahead of him or her. You will record the pictures of the next before it reads to you. Watch for this phenomenon. It means your brain is already picking up speed. Now sit back, relax, and vividly see the images from the story in as much detail as possible. You don't forget to get all your senses involved, feeling and smelling and hearing what sound make believe you're there. Okay. What's a limousine? Lima. A limousine. How long is this chapter? It feels like it's only 40. Okay. Im- Bro, I'm reading from. I'm trying to fucking. It's a memory book from. Imagine this. Okay, imagine the Statue of Liberty with its torch. Imagine the Statue of Liberty with the wait. Let's see Statue of Liberty just in case. Statue of Liberty. Oh, by the way, a limousine is this. It's basically a limo. Statue of Liberty is this with a book in his hand. Okay, Neil's correct. Yeah. Um. Imagine the Statue of Liberty with its torch and its book. Okay. On top of the Statue of Liberty is a big fat man. In his right hand of in his right hand is an electric power drill. Okay. Um, in his left hand is a bar of soap. Okay. He drills into the soap, and out of the soap come tumbling pennies. He drills into the soap, and out of the soap come tumbling purple pennies. So he drills, he goes in. Bro. Just in case anybody asks me for real. Okay. They fall into a padlock on the back of a long house trailer. Long house trailer being pulled by a big black limousine. The limousine is driven by trailer. Wait, the trailer house blue, green. Okay. Big black limousine. Yep. Pulled by trailer. Yep. Black car. Limousine. Limo. The limousine is driven by John Travolta, who is wearing a black Stetson hat, a black vest, black leather boots. Okay, driven by John. He's wearing black limousine and a vest, leather shoes. Okay. I feel tired. He's wearing a black. Sitting next to John Travolta. Sitting next to John Travolta is Kathy Lee Crosby. crusty. I need some water, man. I don't know if I'm tired or I'm using my brain too much. Kathy Lee Crosby. She's wearing a pink polka dot bikini. On her lap is a letter to her agent. Mm-hmm. A mountain, a mountain lion, a mountain lion jumps into. Wait, in the back seat of the Lemonese is a big Big Saint Bernard, who's wearing a big furry coat and diamond collar. In the back seat of the. Okay. I know it looks weird, but I'm trying to imagine all the memory things. Um, and Black Seals Lemonade is wearing a big furry coat, diamond collar. In his mouth is a ham bone. Okay. Mm-hmm. A mountain lion jumps into the back seat and grabs the handball and jumps out the other side. Runs out the palm tree and the palm tree falls on the Statue of Liberty. The mountain lion jumps in the back seat, grabs the bone, jumps out the other side, runs up to the palm tree, and the palm tree falls on the Statue of Liberty. So he's eating this thing, yeah, he's eating. And then after he jumps in the window. He jumps in the window, grabs the bone, goes straight out, and then gets out. He's running, runs to the palm tree. The palm tree. And he's running and running, and the tree's falling. Statue of Liberty. How did you do this time? Did you see that images come a little more easy? Do you get ahead of your story as some people do? Your memory is being strengthened pretty quickly, isn't it? Isn't it? We're going to review the story one more time. This time, we're trying to go even faster. And again, close your eyes to help you focus on the images. Let's begin. Damn, I'm doing this again. Okay, let's see. Imagine the Statue of Liberty with its torch and its book. Statue of Liberty with its torch and its book. Stone, yeah, torch, yep. On top of the Statue of Liberty is a big fat man. On top of the Statue of Liberty, got the thing on top of the, big fat man, yep. Wearing brown shoes, the body, fat, shirt don't fit all the way in. Um, yeah, fat man, black hair, just stretching. In his right hand is an electric power drill. In right hand is an electric power drill. Yep, electric power drill. Yeah, I was holding that. It's shaped like a torch. Drills. Yep. In his left hand is a bar of soap. Left hard hand bar of soap. Yeah, it's kind of big. Yep. He drills into the soap, and out of the soap come turbine purple pennies. So you get the thing. Yep, purple pennies are falling. Yep, pennies. Queen Elizabeth is all purple. Yep, those are a few times. Yep, purple pennies. They fall into a padlock on the back of the longhouse trailer. Okay, so this longhouse trailer, the trailer. Yep, the house thing. Yep, falls on the back of one. The back one. Yep, it's okay. Just the back one, and then close. Yep. Well, then close just open. It just fall and it fell, and then fall into a padlock on the back of the house, being pulled by a big black limousine. Being pulled, yes, fell. I was being pulled by a big black limbo. Yeah, big black limbo. Um, the limousine is being driven by John Travolta, who is wearing a black Stetson hat. Okay, driving by John Travolta. Yep, face Travolta. John Travolta. Yep. Headband is Strato. What's it called? Travolta. No, that's not the name. John wearing black. Star. Star. Stetson. Stetson. Stetson hat. Stetson hat. Yep. Stetson hat. A black vest. A black vest and black leather boots. Black leather boots. Yep. I could do this with my eyes open. Black leather boots. Yeah. Leather. Oh, I feel the leather. Yep. Sitting next to John Travolta is Catherine Lee Crosby. Catherine Kathy Lee Crosby. Yeah. Hair done. Yeah. Black hair. Straight. White. Catherine. Yeah. And then. And then. She's wearing a pink polka dot bikini. Okay, she's wearing a pink bikini. Yep, pink. Yep. She got a letter on her lap. Yep. It says to agent at the front. To agent at the front. And yep. Where was I? In the back seat of the limousine is a big Saint Bernard who is wearing a big fur coat and a diamond collar. Okay, so at the back of the limousine is a guy called Big Saint Bernard. Big Saint Bernard. I see his chain. Then yeah, billionaire hat. Um, what was his body? His body big. And then what I think, and then back of the limousine. A diamond color. Color is diamond. Yup. Big fur coat. Yup, fur coat. Yup. In his mouth is a ham bone. In his mouth is a ham bone. Yep, in his mouth is a ham bone. Mhm. A mountain lion jumps into the back seat. A mountain lion jumps into the back seat. Grabs the meat bone. Jumps out. And then jumps up the other side. Jumps up the other side. Jumps up the other side. And rolls up a cherry tree. Rolls up a cherry tree. Okay. Okay. What is a cherry tree? Was what it a cherry tree? No, it was a palm tree. When you read cherry tree, I bet you realize that that was wrong, and that's good because you knew that it was a palm tree. Why? Two separate pictures. Did I make any other mistakes during that story? Of course, I didn't finish it. What happened to the palm tree falls to the Statue of Liberty. We're going to do something a little different now. Remember early in this chapter we mentioned that we can put two pictures together in chaining. This has to be done in a crazy, illogical way. When you have to create something that doesn't look or make sense, a scene a scene that couldn't happen in real life, you have to think about it a little harder, a little longer. You have to focus on it. The ability to focus on something is another important part, not only of training but all memory work. You have you ever searched for your house keys frantically because you couldn't remember where you put them the night before? Most of us have been in that predicament, and it happened because we were paying attention that we weren't paying attention when we took those keys out of our pocket. Our handbag and put them down somewhere. We won't focus on them. With a mega memory, you will be able to focus better without even trying to do so. I will ask you to stand up in a minute. You will be reading the Statue of Liberty story again. This time out loud and standing up. Doing that makes your brain perceive things in a bit differently. It forces you to focus a little more. Before you were just picturing the pictures. Now you are going to be picturing the pictures, repeating the entire story and doing both of these things standing up, which is adding yet another dimension to the exercise. Now stand up. Okay, let me stand up. Stand up now. If you're alone, read the first line silently, then repeat the entire line. If you're doing entirely line, if you're doing this exercise with someone, you have a partner, read the first line out loud, and then both of you repeat the internalized line. And always remember to picture the story vividly in your mind's eye. Imagine the Statue of Liberty with his torch and his book. Imagine the Statue of Liberty with his torch and his book. What a interlies line. Imagine. So am I saying, what does that mean? What does that mean? Interlies mind. Oh. Imagine the Statue of Liberty. Imagine the Statue of Liberty with its torch and its book. Imagine the Statue of Liberty with its torch and its book. On top of the statue is a big fat man. On top of the statue is a big fat man. In his right hand is an electric drill power. In his right hand is an electric drill power. In his left hand is a bar of soap. In his left hand is a bar of soap. He drills into the soap. He drills into the soap. Yeah. It drills into the soap, in and out of the soap. It drills into the soap and out of the soap. Come troubling purple pennies. He drills into the soap and out of the soap. Come turbulent purple pennies. They fall into a padlock on the back of a long house trailer being pulled by a big black limousine. He drills into the soap and out of the soap, coming turbulent purple pennies. They fall into a padlock on the back of the long trailer limousine. Big black limousine. Yep, padlock. Trying to imagine it. Sorry. Fall into a padlock. Yeah. Four purple pennies fall into a padlock. Yeah. Clothes. Yeah. Key. Yeah. Black limousine driving. Big black limousine. Okay. They fall into a padlock on a big limousine being pulled by a big. They fall into a padlock on the back of a long house trailer being pulled by a big black limousine. The limousine is being driven by John Travolta, who is wearing a black Teston Teston hat, a black vest, and black leather boots. The limousine is being driven by John Travolta, who is wearing a black Stetson hat, Stetson hat, a black vest, black leather boots. The limousine is being driven by John Travolta, who is wearing a black station hat, a black vest, and black leather boots. Seated next to John Travolta is Kathy Lee Crosby. Here next to him is Kathy Lee Crosby. Yeah. Wearing a pink bikini. A pink polka dot bikini. On her lap, there's a letter saying she's sitting under John Cassidy. She's sitting next to John Travolta. It's Cassidy. She's wearing a pink polka bikini on her lap. On her lap is a letter of her agent. To her agent. Yeah, she's sitting. She's sitting next to John Travolta is Kathy Crosby. She is wearing a pink polka dot bikini. On her lap is a letter to her agent. In the back seat of the limousine, is a big Saint Bernard, who's wearing a fur coat. And a diamond collar. In his mouth is a ham bone. In the back seat is a big Saint Bernard. Who's wearing a fur coat and a diamond collar. In his mouth is a ham bone. A mountain lion jumps into the back seat and grabs the ham bone and jumps out of the other side, runs up a palm tree, and the palm tree falls on the Statue of Liberty. A mountain lion jumps into the back seat, grabs the ham bone, jumps. Why did I think of it like that? He grabs it, lion grabbing it with his hand. He's grabbing it with his teeth. Grabs it with his teeth. Jumps out the other side, then runs up a palm tree. With his claw, yeah. And the palm tree falls on the Statue of Liberty. Okay. During my seminars, most people tell me that when you're vocalizing the words, the pictures don't come up as quick. For some people, it's also tougher to make the pictures vivid. Did you find this to be true? It to be true? come as quickly. For some people, it's also tougher to make the pictures vivid. Did you find this to be true? If it is, don't worry. Your brain is just learning to do more things at the same time. Just like a driver who's learning how to drive a stick drift. When you had your eyes closed in the earlier exercise, you were able to completely focus on the visual aspects of the story. Now, however, you're verbalizing the story and trying to picture it at the same time, and you're standing up. It's all it's all a little more difficult. Remain standing. You're going to do the exercise again, but this time you're going to read the story entirely out loud with or without a partner. Say the words and vividly see the pictures in your mind's eye. Remember, the key to vivid pictures is the color and detail. Okay. God damn. Let me drink another book. Let me drink another water. Bottle of water. Okay. Imagine the Statue of Liberty with a torch uh, and its book. On top of the statue, on top of the Statue of Liberty is a big fat man. On the right hand of right on the right hand on the electric power drill is an on his right hand is an electric power drill. In his left hand is a bar of soap. He drills the soap and out the soap comes turbulent purple pennies. Purple pennies. They fall into padlock at the back of a long trailer house long house trailer being pulled by a big black limousine. The limousine is being driven by John Travolta, who is wearing a black Stetson hat, a black vest, and black leather boots. Sitting next to John Travolta is Kathy Lee Cosby. She's wearing a pink polka dot bikini. On her lap is a letter to her agent. In the back seat of the limousine is a big Saint Bernard who is wearing a big fur coat. Yep, and a diamond collar. In his mouth is a ham bone. A mountain lion jumps into the back seat, grabs the ham bone, jumps out the other side, run up the palm tree, and the palm tree falls on the Statue of Liberty. You can sit down now. Okay. We're going to do this exercise one more time, but it's time. This time, really try to get a partner if you've been doing this alone. If you can't, you will have to skip it. This time, your partner should read the story fast as possible while you sit back and visualize everything. You will notice something extraordinary that you are able to keep pace with your partner easily and may go ahead of him as I mentioned earlier. This could be this could have been happening to you already. Think about the famishes of this. You can think faster than you speak. You can think faster than you write. That's why training your memory is so important. You can remain better things faster. Can remember better things faster and more efficient that you can even write them down. Are you beginning to appreciate that your brain is powerful, super efficient computer that have been telling you it is? Okay, sit back and relax and close your eyes. Create a vivid detailed picture. Though I could like read it and then go back and then read it again. Oh, maybe I could try like copy them. Translate. I'm gonna try translate. Look, translate. Allow. Imagine.
Imagine.
Imagine the Statue of Liberty with its torch and its book. On top of the Statue of Liberty is a big fat man. In the right hand is an electric power drill. In his left hand is a bar of soap. He drills into the soap, and out of the soap come turbine purple pennies. They fall into padlock on the back of a long house trailer being pulled by a big black limousine. The limousine is being driven by John Travolta, who is wearing a black Stetson hat, a black vest, and a black leather boot. Sitting next to John Travolta is Kathy Lee Crosby. She is wearing a pink polka bikini. On her lap is a letter to her agent. In the back seat of the limousine is a big Saint Bernard who is wearing big fur coat and a diamond collar. The back in his mouth is a ham bone. A mountain lion jumps into the back seat and grabs the ham bone, jumps out the other side, run up a palm tree, and the palm tree falls on the Statue of Liberty.
Imagine the Statue of Liberty with its torch and its book. On top of the Statue of Liberty is a big fat man. In the right hand is an electric power drill. In his left hand is a bar of soap he draws into the soap, and out of the soap come turbine purple pennies. They fall into padlock on the back of a longhouse trailer being pulled by a big black limousine. The limousine is being driven by John Travolta, who is wearing a black state on her, a black vest, and a black leather boots. Sitting next to John Travolta is Kathy Lee Crosby. She is wearing a pink polka bikini. On her lap is a letter to her agent. In the backseat of the limousine is a big Saint Bernard who is wearing Bigfoot fur coat and a diamond collar. The backs in his mouth is a humble. A mountain lion jumps into the backseat and grabs the humble, jumps out the other side, round up a palm tree, and the palm tree falls on the Statue of Liberty.
Okay, I think I done it. I think I done it. Yeah, I think I done it. That was hard. I think I done it, lads. I done it. I think I done it. Okay. Okay, I think I done it, man. Now I'd like you to. Damn, what the hell? What is it? Where was I? Okay. Now I'd like you to write a Statue of Liberty story on paper, jotting down only key pictures. You have to write the Statue of Liberty story on paper, jotting down only the key pictures. Your list should go something like Statue of Liberty, torch, book, fat man, power drill. Damn, you want me to write all this? Chill, chill, gang. You want me to write all this? Okay, guys, bear with me. Kevin Trudeau wants me to write all this. What the hell? Where's my book, man? Damn, my memory is kind of powerful, man. Who would have thought, man? Me, I'm thinking I'm forgetting stuff. It's right here. It's right here. Why's my book wet? Okay. I like you to write the story of the book on paper, jotting down only the key so it should look like this. Statue, Liberty, Pac-Man, Power Drill, Bar Soap, Papa Penny, Padlock, Longhouse Trailer, Limousine, John, Black Vest, Black Leather Shoes. Make it. You should make it from memory only. I'm sure you'll have no problem completing it in about 5-10 minutes, or probably much more quickly. You'll be amazed on how rapidly you can recall these pictures. Close the book and do it now. Okay. So, Statue of Liberty. Then after torch on right hand. But wouldn't I just remember, because I'm already doing it? I've done it so many times. Torch on right hand, left hand book, left hand book. Then after fat man on head on top of statue. Then fat man drill on right hand, left hand is soap. Say soap on it. Soap. Turbine. Purple coins. Then it falls to padlock. Falls to padlock. Saying it falls to the padlock. Then big house trailer. Then the trailer's happening. Then after limousine, big black limousine. John tries something. John tries something hat. He got a hat. Just John something, yeah. Then Chasofata. Then it's got a Stotson hat. Black, which is black hat. Then black vest, and black leather shoes. Next to him is Kathy Lee Carsby or something. Cosby or something. Let's just be Cosby. Then after that, she's got a pink bikini, pink Cosca, but big pink, pink Cosca, bought some pink bikini, pink bikini. Um, she got a letter to her agent, uh, agent, agent, and then after she had a letter to the agent, and then after it goes zoomed back to the back. The back is big fat Bernard. Fat Bernard. He's got fur coat, fur coat. We got a fur coat. What else? He got a meat bone. He got diamond collar. The mon collar, diamond collar. Ham, bone, meat in his mouth, and then lion comes in. Lion comes in. When the lion comes in, it takes ham bone out of his mouth, and then out of his mouth, then goes out the other window, goes out the other window, goes out the other window, then after goes out the other window, then runs to a palm tree, runs to a palm tree with his clothes, not with his clothes, climbs the palm tree, falls on the Statue of Liberty. Oh my gosh, man. I've done it. Oh my gosh, I've done it. Where was I? I like to rewrite this out. Yeah, but fat man. Yeah. You should make it. I'm doing this. Close the book and do it now. Okay, you may think it's incredible. I remembered all those things. Well, the fact is, you can remember 500 things. 500 things doing what you have just done. I'm reviewing the story 6 times. Took only about 10 or 15 minutes. And keep in mind, you only began to do this the exercise. I hope you're starting to see how fast your mind and memories actually can work. Before you go on to the next lesson, make sure you can vividly create pictures from the Statue Liberty story, and make sure you can remember all of them without a problem. If you're still feeling a little stuck, review the story a few more times, reading it out loud, and then testing yourself again by writing it down. Chaining or linking, putting together an illogical or nonsensical fashion vivid pictures for two new things and you're trying to remember three differences between basic word association and chaining. In word association, using pictures or visualizing it, not emphasize. There's three differences between basic word association and chaining. Basic association was the first one. In word association, using pictures of visualization is emphasized. In word association, the link in logical and chaining links is illogical. In word association, the link between two things already know are both in your memory. In chaining, the link is between two things you do not know. The picture from the Statue of Liberty story, Statue of Liberty, torch, book, big fat man, electric power drill, bar of salt, purple pennies, padlock, house, trailer, black limousine, Travolta, John Travolta, black Stetson hat, black vest, um, black boots, Kathy Lee Crosby, pink polka polka dot bikini, her letter to a big Saint Bernard, oh my gosh, Falco, diamond collar and hambone, mountain lion, poultry, Statue of Liberty. Close your eyes. Silently go through the entire Liberty story by memory, creating vivid images. As you're doing this, call out loud the major elements of the story above. Let's do it again, but this time vivid. Describe out loud everything you see. Create a detailed color crystal images. Can more time describe better. This exercise is thinking pictures. The verbalizing. Okay, I'm going one last time. So that's the end of the chapter, but I have to do. Okay, I gotta verbalize. I'm gonna tell you what I see. Okay. Wait, what's the next chapter called? Creating pegless mental file folders. I see a Statue of Liberty. It got a torch on his right hand. It got a book on his left hand. Then there's a fat man on his head. Big fat man. Then on his right hand, there is a drill. There's a drill. On his left hand, there's soap, bar of soap. Doing that. Yep, purple pennies are falling off with the turbulence, like the drilling thing. Purple coins. And then they're falling a padlock, which is in a big, large house trailer, which is getting driven, but in a big black limousine. The big black limousine, and then the limousine is riding around, and then next to someone called John Travolta. John Travolta is wearing a black vest with a Stolson, Stolson hat, Stolson hat, and he's wearing a black vest, black leather boots, black leather boots, black vest. Okay, black hat, black shoes, black vest. Yeah. And then after next to him is Catherine Lee Crosby, I think. And she's wearing a pink bikini, polka dot bikini. She's also got a letter on her lap to her agent. And then at the back of the limousine is Big Saint Bernard. Big Saint Bernard. And he got a fur coat. He's also got a diamond collar. And got diamond collar. And he has a meat bone, a ham bone in his mouth. A mountain lion jumps in the limousine, the back of the limousine, grabs the bone, and jumps out. And when he jumps out, he's climbing a palm tree. And he climbs a palm tree, it falls on the Statue of Liberty. Yeah, so yeah, that's that. I need to stream for. I've been streaming for an hour and 33 minutes, and it was takeaway 30, takeaway 33. No. Wait, 2 hours was 33, takeaway 60, 33, takeaway 60, 33, takeaway 60, 16, okay, 3, okay, 5, 1, 7, 33, 5, take away 3, 28. So 28 minutes. 28 minutes. So it's 28 minutes at. Oh, when did I start streaming? I know I got 28 minutes, so.